I'm Brownfield commodity market reporter John Perkins with the closing market minute for Wednesday, November 5th. Soybeans closed higher, supported by the ongoing optimism about the proposed trade deal between the United States and China, along with Bangladesh saying it's going to buy a lot of U.S. soybeans and soybean meal over the next 12 months. Still, there are a lot of unknowns about this proposed deal with China, and Beijing continues to buy soybeans from Brazil. Corn closed higher. Demand was the big source of support there. Exports have been good so far this marketing year. And the U.S. Energy Information Administration says ethanol production last week was an all-time high at 1.1 million barrels per day. Stocks did grow, but at a pretty reasonable level. And wheat was mixed. Chicago and Kansas City were up with the ongoing talk about China being in the market for U.S. wheat, even if it's hard to quantify sales right now with the U.S. government shutdown. Minneapolis wheat did close lower with a lack of fresh buying interest and pressure from rising global supplies. Live and feeder cattle fell sharply on another round of fund liquidation and the ongoing talk about the resumption of feeder cattle imports from Mexico. Direct cash cattle business was mixed during the session, up modestly on the week on the dress basis, down modestly on the week on the live basis. Trade's still pretty light with more business left to be done over the next couple of days. Box beef was mixed at midday. And nearby hog contracts were up, deferred months were lower, adjusting spreads with a lot of questions about sustained domestic and export demand. Pork was firm at midday on Wednesday, but it's lost a lot of ground recently. With the closing market minute for Wednesday, November 5th, I'm Brownfield commodity market reporter John Perkins.